What if the beings we fear the most weren't really evil? What if they just existed, somewhere beneath the surface of everything we know? What if demons, yes, demons, had jobs, daily routines, messy kitchens, and the same Monday morning dread we all feel? Sounds ridiculous, but is it? I invite you, quietly now, don't wake the light, to step into a world not built of flame and fury, but of shadows and structure. In the shadow realm, morning doesn't come with a sunrise. It begins with a slow shimmer. Glowstones embedded into the ceiling flicker on, not in sync, never in sync. Their chaos is their rhythm. The smell? Burnt cinnamon, and a whisper of sulfur that clings to your nose like an old memory. Demons rise slowly, not groggy, but cautious. Their beds are carved from cooled obsidian, wrapped in smoke blankets that curl at the edges. And before anything else, they stretch. Not their wings, only nobles have those. They stretch their horns. Yes, horns can cramp too. Their fangs are next. They click them, a sort of greeting to the dark. In communal chambers, the faint sound of water dripping on metal echoes, a signal. A new cycle has begun. In the hygiene hall, demons brush their fangs. Long-handled, coarse-bristle brushes made from shadow beast tails are dipped in soul paste, a mixture of volcanic ash and crushed moonglass. Each fang is polished with care, not for beauty, but for respect. A dull fang is a lazy demon. Once prepped, they don their workwear, obsidian cloaks, flame-resistant gloves, or, if you're in logistics, a name tag made of charred bone. Yes, demons have departments. Entry-level demons are called sootlings. Sootlings handle the little things, slamming doors at just the right moment, misplacing your left sock, making your Zoom mic stop working when you speak. Harmless? Maybe. Annoying? That's the point. They don't destroy lives. They just interrupt them. Ever felt a sudden draft in a room with no open windows? That's Sootling's proudest moment. Their manager is a mid-level demon known only as Grith. His job? Assigning each Sootling to their weekly chaos quota. They have charts, metrics, performance reviews. You disrupted 3 dreams, knocked over 2 vases, and caused a minor argument in aisle 6. Excellent work. This is the system, the engine behind daily frustrations, and it runs smoothly. But not all demons are Sootlings. Ha ha ha. Some are high-born, others ancient. Their lives are nothing like this. They float above these routines, literally. In cities suspended over lakes of magma, their concerns aren't socks and stumbles. They wield power, they command silence, and they hold secrets that even the void forgets. But we'll get there, soon. For now, sit quietly. You've just heard the mourning of a demon, and the day has only just begun. You've met the Sootlings, the mischief makers, the ones who flicker lights, twist dreams, and whisper at the edges of your sleep. But not all demons are so subtle. Above them, high above, both in rank and in shadow, are the nobles. They don't walk on ash, they float. Through cities suspended above molten rivers, their towers reach into the smoky ceiling of the realm, spiraling, twisting, always watching. Each tower has a name, but none are spoken aloud. To say a demon noble's name is to call their attention, and attention in their world is currency. These elite beings are sculptors of fate. They do not interfere often, but when they do, the ripple echoes through both their world and ours. You lost something precious once, and you never knew why? That was probably a noble testing balance. Their palaces are unlike anything human minds are meant to imagine. A throne room, built from bones of extinct horrors, ceilings held by pillars that pulse with the memories of fallen kingdoms. And at the very center, a whispering flame. Not warm, not bright, just whispering. Telling secrets that no one dares write down. Here, silence is sacred. The nobles speak only when necessary. And when they do, their voices fracture the air like cracked mirrors. Their presence is not felt, it is inhaled. Now, contrary to popular belief, demons are not godless. In fact, their devotion runs deep. They worship entities older than time, creatures not born but revealed. These gods don't demand worship, they demand observation. And so, demons do not gather in loud ceremonies or wild chants. No, their rituals are silent. A circle of demons stands around a black altar, their eyes closed, their bodies perfectly still, listening. Listening for something from the other side of silence. They say, the void whispers back, and those who hear it change. Not physically, but in the way a mirror warps after staring too long. They begin to reflect things that don't belong to them. Memories, feelings. Some demons disappear after these rituals. Others come back hollow-eyed, yet glowing. They are said to have touched the edge of knowing, and knowing in their world is dangerous. Education in the demon realm isn't for the faint-hearted. Young demons, called embers, are sent to learn in caverns shaped like lungs. The walls breathe, literally. Each breath clears the air of falsehoods, because in the world of demons, truth is required. Their subjects, not math, not grammar. Yes, they study us, obsessively. Our fears, our patterns, our weaknesses. Because when your job is to haunt, to nudge, or to whisper, you need to understand your audience. Each demon keeps a logbook of human behavior. They analyze our reactions to silence, to confusion, to heartbreak. Some even specialize in dreams. Ever had a recurring dream about running but never moving? Our dreams become reality. We're not silly. Not now, Saran. We need a dream about running but never moving. That's an embarrassment's midterm project. They're quite proud of that one. But not all demons enjoy studying us. Some find us disappointing. Too predictable, too loud, too desperate to make sense of things. They say humans fear what they don't understand, and they wait, patiently, because the truth always reveals itself. One silence at a time. The sun never truly rises in the demon realm, but after silence comes sound. Demon entertainment begins once the rituals end. And no, there are no televisions, no TikToks, no trending challenges, just shadows, firelight, and stories. Demons gather in open circles around glowing pits, not to keep warm, but to listen. A smoky figure rises from the flames. It tells a story not with words, but with shapes made of smoke, swirling illusions, half-truths, visual riddles. Smoke, smoke spoken, scorn, surrender, silence. Demons gather in open circles around glowing pits, not to keep warm, but to shapes made of smoke, swirling illusions, half-truths, visual riddles, smoke. These are called smoke duels. Two demons enter the ring. One lies with images, the other counters with twisted truths. And the crowd? They vote with silence. The loudest silence wins. But not all demons care for art. Some want music. Their favorite? The molten opera. Voices echo through caverns carved from singing stones. Notes so sharp they shatter glass, so low they make your teeth ache. Even in dreams, the conductor uses no baton, just gestures carved in flame. It's not music you dance to, it's music that dances through you. But the most watched form of entertainment isn't sound or illusion. It's sleep. Yes, demons have created something called the dreamscape. It's a shared mental realm where their minds wander together. They don't sleep like us. They sync. And once connected, they tune in to shared nightmares like we'd watch a show. One favorite, a human trapped in an endless school hallway, doors that lead to nowhere, clocks with no hands, and a math test written in blood. The ending is always the same. The bell rings, but no one wakes up. And now, since you've stayed with me this long, I'll let you in on a few truths that even seasoned demonologists have never written down. These are facts. Strange, eerie, and entirely real. Demons do not lie. If they try, they turn human, temporarily. It's considered deeply shameful. Most demons are allergic to sincerity. It makes them hiccup uncontrollably. Their favorite human invention? Elevators. They love vertical movement. It reminds them of soul ascension rituals. Demons consider silence to be music. Actual music, like pop or EDM, sounds like static to them. Except for jazz. They love jazz. And here's a final one. Every time a child creates an imaginary friend, there's a 1 in 300 chance that it's not imaginary. But don't worry, demons rarely cross into our world anymore. They find us predictable and a little loud. But still, every now and then, they stop. And they wonder if maybe, just maybe, you've seen them too. Maybe that's why you're still listening. So, now you know. Demons don't scream in the dark. They hum. They don't chase you. They guide you. Just enough to fall. They don't hate you. They study you, learn from you, reflect you, and sometimes they admire you. You made it this far. You listened. You understood. That means something. So tonight, when you close your eyes, don't be afraid of the dark. Just listen. Because silence is where their stories begin. And if you're curious about something just as powerful as demons, something real and hauntingly effective, I have another story for you. It's not about the underworld. It's about your future. It's about the quiet magic of compound interest, the force that turns pennies into fortunes, if you only give it time. Tap the screen now to explore that story, and until next time, rest well, dream deeper, and never stop listening.